Hey, I'm Corey Congilio with Martin Guitar. I'm here at N Stuff Music. And you can tell by the brick wall, right? Signature brick wall. Love being here with these guys talking about some guitars, particularly the 00018 here that we have. Now, you say you've always seen 00018s, but you haven't seen or heard one like this probably in recent years. And here's why. We redesigned this instrument for our standard line. And you'll notice right away this has this really cool vintage looking aging toner that we apply to our solid Sitka spruce top. This is a ebony bridge, so it's a high quality wood top to bottom all around this guitar. And let's take a look at the back and sides. Genuine solid mahogany back and sides. This is what you'd come to know from a 00018 for sure. One thing about this combination of woods, you know, we talk about mahoganies and rosewoods. This is a guitar that's a really good marriage between styles that you may play. You may be a person that's more of a singer-songwriter or a strummer or a blueser, kind of like myself, and playing notes that you want to really jump out of this instrument and have the ability to bend the strings too. We'll talk about how we can do that with this instrument a little easier than maybe some other models. As we go up the guitar, this is an ebony fingerboard. We have these lovely abalone inlays here. One of the things that we did is we have this sort of more vintage appeal on the as far as the logo goes on the headstock. But what I love is the Butterbean Tuners, which are Grover Butterbean Tuners. They perform really well. And let's talk about how this instrument actually does perform on its own. Here's the big thing about this instrument and some of the other ones that we've kind of modified a little bit in our standard series. We start with a 1 3/4 inch nut spacing. We go to 2 1/8 at the 12th fret and then 2 3/16 at the bridge. What does this mean for you? Well, let's say that if you are a blues player, maybe you're playing electric guitar a lot and you want something that's going to feel comfortable when you get to your acoustic guitar, excuse me. You know, in the past, we've had many different neck designs, which we still do, but we've settled in on what we think is a really comfortable one. It's called the modified low oval with performing artist taper. And those measurements I gave you denote that taper. So if you are an electric player or someone that doesn't play acoustic that often, but you want to get on a really high quality instrument and have maximum playability, I suggest that you not only play this instrument, but you find anyone that has this neck design. Again, it's the modified low oval with performing artist taper. So the 00018, what does that mean? Well, 18 denotes the package. Whenever you see 18, you're going to know that it's a mahogany guitar, back and sides. What's really special about this one, I didn't want to leave it out, it's wonderfully appointed with this tortoise binding, and maybe we can get a little closer look at, but if you really, you know, zone in on it, or zoom in on it, I should say, you'll notice that the binding is that cool tortoise look to it, that shell type of design. Well, what does a 000 mean, and why is it important to somebody that maybe plays blues? Oh, I don't know, like Eric Clapton, somebody like that. A 000 means that we have a 24.9 inch scale length. So it's shorter than our 25.4 offering on, say, an OM guitar. What does that mean? Well, a little slinkier string feel. I've become real accustomed to this instrument. I actually own one of these, and the shorter scale length just really feels good. Also, you know, a 000 guitar, if you are a dreadnought player, get yourself a 000 because you're going to really enjoy the focused sound that this thing creates, and it's going to be comfortable when you're lounging on the porch or the couch. So not much more you can say about a flagship model like a 00018, but we've made these adjustments and modernized this instrument, but still have the sound that is the true Martin vintage sound that you've come to know and love. So let's hear it again.